Parents who are coming now, please scan this QR code. Please scan this QR code. This is a link tree. This has got the link to LinkedIn. Please leave the first two chairs. Please leave the first two rows. First two rows. Parents who are coming now, please scan this QR code. Please scan this QR code. There's a link tree. Has got a link to LinkedIn, Instagram, and then Facebook of RVCA. Parents, please scan this QR code. Parents who have come just now, please scan this QR code. Good morning, parents. I am BM Sagar, Dean Student Affairs. We'll start the program at 9:45. We are just waiting for principal and vice principal, ma'am. Second slide. Okay, please scan this QR code. This is YouTube link. This is also going live stream. This QR code contains a link tree. So please scan this. This has got the link to LinkedIn, Facebook, and then Instagram of RVCE. parents who are coming just now, please scan this QR code. Please scan this QR code. I request principal, vice principal, and then dean academics to come onto the stage. Close ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. ನರೇಂದ್ರ close ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. ನರೇಂದ್ರ close ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ. Start ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್. Teachers, please settle down. Start ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್. Good morning, everyone. Myself, I am B.M. Sagar, Dean Student Affairs, Professor from Information Science and Engineering. Respected Principal, Dr. K.N. Subramanya sir, Vice Principal, Dr. K.S. Geeta madam, Dean Academics, Dr. Renuka Devi madam. A warm welcome to first year parents to this parent teachers meeting. A few parents admitted through OCI quota, currently over in Dubai, requested that the program to be live telecasted so they could also participate. For the benefit of all parents, we are pleased to share the YouTube link that I have already shared to your email ID. It is live telecasting now. The agenda of today's meeting: academic overview by Dean Academics, institutional policies from Vice Principal ma'am, strategic insights and future directions from Principal sir. And after this formal program, all parents are requested to proceed to the respective venues, which will be displayed at the end for the detailed demonstration of curriculum structure for 2025 batch. That is for your ward batch. During your visit to the department, you will also have the opportunity to discuss with counselors, heads of the departments, and course handling faculty members. So now we'll have a short journey of how the first year started and then where are we currently heading to. The academic journey of your ward, we started on 24th August, that's on Sunday, with the inauguration ceremony at Purnima Hall. From 25th August to 4th September, we conducted student induction program phase 1. We called this as phase 1 because there were a few students who joined late, and separate induction program was organized from 25th of September to 28th of September. After that, we have technical and cultural club recruitment. We started from 11th November to 22nd November. And we just finished the club recruitment now. Currently, your wards are writing the CIE 2, Continuous Internal Evaluation 2. So this is about the journey of the student. So now I would like to highlight the recent events conducted by various clubs here. I would like to highlight the important one here, though there are many events. The important ones from the Rotract. From the Rotract, we had Navrang Utsav that started on 11th October. There were about 1,500 students participated in it. And blood donation on 30th of October, there were about 1,800 students gave the blood. And from ECell, we had student bazaar on 31st October. There were about 800 students participated in it. And now upcoming events that we have Kannada Habba on 4th of December and 8th Mile, it's a mega event, techno-cultural event. That's on 5th and 6th of December. That's on the next week. So now there were other events from the NSS as well. Pustak distribution on 3rd September and NSS Day on 24th September. Alzheimer's Day Walkathon on 27th September. And wall painting and plastic awareness on 1st of November. And currently, Fistful Rice, which is currently going on from NSS. These were few events from other clubs. And now, I would like to highlight few achievements from this particular batch, that is 2025 batch student achievement. Johanna Jai won VTU state level women's football championship at Chitradurga. Dev Kirti placed in 200 out of 2,000 teens in the national hackathon. Yash Raj, he completed 2 days quantum computing workshop, and then Jai Sinha won first place in 300 team hackathon by building a voice streaming Android app. These are all 2025 and 2029 batch students. Rohan built a functional app within an attractive UI in 24-hour hackathon. Prabhav Tiwari won the first place at Hackhula for developing speech twin, voice health companion. Mansi, she stood first in Silicon Sprint finals by building low power coupled neural network circuits. Lisha Srinath, she led a team to build eco-friendly EV with air filtration. Hanshi, she won second place in 24-hour online Android Studio FinTech app hackathon. Digital Unlock hackathon. Samarth S selected for a 3-day hardware hackathon, and Priyanshi participated in a Code Amaze event involving signal decryption. Aditi top 25 finalists out of 648 teams in a hackathon, in a national hackathon. Anvita selected as 38 cadets for the national camp as part of the directorate drill team. Arshad, so he completed the 300-kilometer brevet cycling event in 18.5 hours. Akash Neel presented an environmental startup idea addressing global warming. So these were a few achievements that we have collected, and then students have participated in national and then international events. So if you could see, RVC is hosting events, and then students are also allowed to go to different events to participate across different state and then country here. And we also circulated the Google form for the parents to ask the questions, and our members will be answering those questions while delivering their in a talk. So these were the few achievements, and then now we'll move on to the next agenda. So the agenda is now I call upon Dean Academics Madam to talk about the academic activities now.
Good morning, everyone. Happy to see you all here. We acknowledge your presence and truly appreciate your commitment towards your ward's progress. I understand that you have come here with some concerns, and we will try our best to address all of these. As we know, the transition from PU to engineering college is significant, both academically and personally. Your ward has moved from a familiar environment to a much more independent college atmosphere. Along with excitement, there are also new pressures, managing time, keeping up with the fast pace of classes, handling digital distraction on their own. So these are the challenges every student faces, and they are completely normal. In view of this, every student is assigned with a faculty mentor whom we address as counselor, who not only guides academically but also helps in addressing personal and emotional concerns to a certain extent. Please encourage your ward to reach out to them whenever there is a need. As per our vision, we are fully committed to provide quality technical education, maintaining high academic standards. The current curriculum in which your ward is enrolled is the 2025 scheme, which is revised. Our curriculum is a choice-based credit system structured to provide strong fundamentals in engineering sciences, including basic sciences. We have introduced on artificial intelligence in the curriculum, starting from introductory courses in their first year, moving on to the applications of AI to their specific branch of engineering. This is just to stay relevant and meet industry demands so that your ward meets all the requirements for getting good placements. Our assessment pattern is not restricted to just conventional quiz and test, but instead we have experiential learning as a major component of assessment, which gives an exposure to hands-on learning, learning by doing, design thinking, and real-world applications. In addition, we have also included program-specific skill labs, which will equip them with all skills that they require, ensuring learning is not just theoretical, but truly meaningful in all the years. Our activities and safely. Dear parents, engineering is not just about scoring marks, it is about building curiosity, creativity, discipline, and character. We encourage our students to participate in clubs, innovation projects, competitions, and professional activities that will shape them into problem solvers and leaders of tomorrow. Most importantly, what we would want to emphasize is your involvement continues to matter. Although your children are now young adults, your guidance, encouragement, and time that we have received is one of the parents has addressed, has shared for group projects is needed. Just to bring it to your kind notice that each team that students take it seriously, it is being evaluated. Students take it seriously, it is being evaluated. Take it seriously, it is being evaluated as well. The second question was, when can our ward take minor degree? There are two additional degrees that the students can avail. One is BE minors and the other one is BE honors. BE Minors degree, they can take it up when they start in the, then they come to 4th semester, whereas BE honors, it's in 5th semester. So details will be shared to all of you, and students can enroll accordingly. One more question was that we have a differently abled child in one of the departments, and the parent is keen to know how and where will all the lab exams be conducted for the student. Dear parent, we are aware of that student needs special attention. It is ensured that the department will make necessary arrangements for scheduling labs, and assistance will be provided for conduction of practicals. May I request our biotech department head to share us some more details on the arrangements being made. One more query is that basics of computer science not being taught as to. We have with us Dean CSC Cluster, Dr. Ramakant Kumar P, who would be answering this query.
Yeah, good morning. If any such cases are there, they can meet us. We can arrange extra classes for such students, because we have found that, but they are normally they'll be very good. We have an example like Rishi Mayur, recently completed his engineering. He was also, when he came here, he said, I am from biology, sir, I don't know anything about programming. But we supported him by taking extra classes and what to do, what courses to be done, online courses and all that. So we helped him, and he got a 30 lakhs package, and he's very happy today. So definitely you can meet us and we help you there.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, madam. The next question was, are the clubs graded or carry credits that account for BE course? No, the clubs are not graded. Engineering is not just about scoring marks. Just now, again, for all the clarifications regarding attendance, progress, subject clearance are the counselors. Please contact them for any clarifications. Additionally, the progress cards are shared after every CIE to keep parents informed about their ward's progress. The next question was, when will the second semester start? The second semester tentatively is going to start from the second week of February. A detailed academic calendar will also be shared well in advance for your kind information. When is the best time to start having internships? This is another question. The students are advised to start their internships soon after their second semester or odd semester, even semester, after every even semester, that is second, 4th and 6th semester. They are advised to go under internships after every even semesters. Plus, they'll have to undergo a mandatory internship, one during their 7th semester. So our expectations are very simple and clear. We want the students to attend classes regularly, listen, participate, and ask questions, be more proactive so that they get the maximum benefit, use the opportunity. Study a little every day instead of last-minute confusions. Use mobile phones wisely and not technology. Let technology control them. Seek help whenever they feel stuck. We are always here for them. We have mentors, counselors. We keep a close watch and offer guidance wherever needed. Please encourage your wards once again to make use of these resources that are made available to them. Once again, thank you for being here, partnering with us. We look forward to supporting your wards as they discover the strength and build their dreams. Together, we ensure they enjoy this journey and achieve success. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, madam. When we started I got an email from a student asking, is there any holiday for Dasara festival? Is there any holiday for, so I think these things are very clear. So we go as per the calendar of event.
We have changed the website recently, and the look and feel of the website is quite good. So we need some feedback on how you feel about this website as well. And I think you can make this as a bookmark so that any events or any important notifications would be given on the website itself. So parents can visit the website and to update themselves about either a academic notification, or it is an examination notification, or even some of the administrative notifications, which would be generally hosted on the website itself. There is a handbook which is available on the website, as well as a hard copy is being issued to the to the students. How many of you have seen that? Okay, okay. Quite a very small number if you look at the entire crowd. So this is a general information as well as the rules and regulations what the students need to follow, both in the academic part of it and the examination and the assessment part of it, as well as some of the policies which the college or the institution will follow that one. So everything is very clearly mentioned in the handbook. Now this is like a Bible. You can just have it, and any point of time, if you want to know something very important things, then you can just go through that handbook and you will have all the important information in that. In spite of that, definitely we are there at any point of contact. You can contact us and we will let you know about any changes that is to be done. And the syllabus copy has been disseminated to all the students through the hard copy, as well as the same is available on the website as well. Now, why we are stressing upon the syllabus book is basically once they are shifted to 12th standard to engineering college now, this is only a boundary or a framework over which the classes would be conducted or the course would be discussed. But nevertheless, students has to study in depth about these particular topics, and this is like a dimension for them as to how much they have to go in depth as book, especially the number of credits remains same as 165 for the entire course, but the courses, there will be almost around 20% of change from the previous scheme to this scheme. Okay, so there were a few changes in which we have brought down. I think Dean Academics have rightly pointed out that since the advent of AI was there, and we had the vision of our principal that AI is very important, because by the time they go, we have introduced graduates would be getting, and later on we will take them through the applications of this AI as a tool which can be blended with all the programs. So this particular scheme would flow in different pattern. When you visit the departments now, we will be presenting you the overview of the scheme. That means how the scheme is number of credits the students would be studying. Although there might be small changes because we are still in the even might be small alterations maybe in the course code or in the small additions or deletions in the course title, except that the courses would be remaining the same. Okay, so the place otherwise more or less the scheme is decided. So to just go through that one, understand what is the flow of the courses what we have decided. We are welcoming you to give your inputs so that we can make some changes also, because you are the major stakeholder of our academic activities. So your feedback is very, very valuable to us, and we can incorporate any suggestions what is been given by you. Let me congratulate you all, because from the feedback what we have got from Dean Student Affairs, Dean Academics, all the faculty members, HODs and the counselors, this particular enthusiastic and they are very smart, and I want to congratulate every parent for this manner. Hope they have got acclimatized to RVCE. By now they know that what are the do's and don'ts which has to be done in the campus. Nevertheless, there are small observations from my side. So as of now, we are telling that maybe they would have come across what are the avenues or the opportunities they have to explore themselves. Many have volunteered in many events which are both technical and cultural. We have just now heard a few of them where it is worth to be mentioned, but it doesn't mean that the others have not participated. Definitely there is a good participation from the students in any event, be it a technical or a cultural event or a sports event. So we do have students from this batch especially participating in that. You have observed that they would be having the ID cards with them. Okay, we have made it mandatorily that they have to wear these ID cards throughout the campus when they are in the campus, and they will not be allowed even in the main gate if they are not wearing that. However, we have a ongoing one particular project from students who have designed a new ring based, an NFC based student. Once he is wearing that ring and coming at the entrance of the gate, because at the gate we have a scanner, if he just shows his finger, his entire identity would be captured through that one, and we will be verifying it digitally. So because of that, they are not wearing their ID cards. However, we have asked them to carry those ID cards so that wherever they go, they will be able to show that authenticity also. Now this particular project is worth mentioning because this is a student project which has been filed for an Indian patent, and it is to be granted. So these first year students of around 115 of them have volunteered themselves to participate in this event, whether the ring is actually working or not. So again, this is the kind of participation of your wards in the events which is happening at college. So please do encourage all these things for them. So as you have observed, their identity card will have a number which we have given it as an admission number as of now. But these students will also get an university seat number which we will be issuing from the VTU once their admission is confirmed. So, so until that time, they will be using this temporary ID number, which is an admission number. So hope you are aware of that, because when you are making the payment through the online portal, or when they are entering the events, or when they are registering, so they will be using the SIN number, the student identification number, till the USN number comes. So, my observation towards your batches, maybe you'll have to check whether your wards are really attending the class. They might be coming to the college, but ensure that they are attending the class. See, these are all some 10% students problems which I am highlighting now. Rest all 90% students would definitely follow whatever we say. But we should not be working for these 10% students who really require our help, and who are, who also require your support. So this is where we have to join our hands so that we create a good atmosphere and a support for these kids. So what we have observed is, last year in fact what happened was the parent was understanding that the student was attending the class, because every day morning that girl used to come from the house saying that she is attending the class. But she used to sit in the library. She never had any other issues, but she used to just sit in the library, not attending the class, and go home at the regular time. So these parents were not understanding what was happening until after 1 year, when the girl actually had a lot of backlogs, and the failures was also not known by the parent, and they came to know only at the end of the second semester, when all the courses were declared as not eligible to take the semester end examination. So only then they came to know that the girl had a problem. So after inquiry, we could understand that the problem was, there was a small issue at the home, that this girl was very, very extrovert when compared to her sibling. So the mother was trying to regulate that girl to become little bit not that kind of an extrovert. So in the first month of our college, she had attended a party which was supposed to be a freshers party. I don't know what happened. Some of her friends maybe had persuaded her to have a drink or something. So that girl came home drunk. So the sight of that one disturbed the mother so much. She did not spell out anything to the girl at that point of time. But when the girl was sleeping, this mother could not control herself. So she just had a spoon which was heated, and she just kept it on the thigh of a girl. And not even discussing anything about this incident to the girl the next day. So the girl was so confused at what has happened and what went wrong. There was complete silence at home. So nobody could talk or converse about this issue, and the complete silence dragged through the complete year, and finally that girl went into a deep depression. So this is just an example. What I am trying to tell you is, this change over from the adolescent age to an adult age is very, very crucial, and I would request all the parents to spend little bit of quality time with the students, with the kids. It's not that we have to tell you, but when we are seeing these kind of scenarios, until we dig down deep into the situation, we will not be understanding what is exactly the problem. Okay, all we knew was the student was not attending the class. Counselors kept on asking the girl. She used to give lots of excuses. However, it was more convincing because the girl looked very, very timid, and we could not make out what her actual problem was. And when we talked to these parents were also exalted. They never knew what was the issue. So this is one of the example what I am trying, but these are the 10% problems what we are encountering. And I would request all the parents to take care of this one. Especially, I think, especially this particular batch had received a lot of mails stating that freshers party has been arranged. And I think many of you also had written back to Dean Student Affairs asking whether it is a genuine one. Because till then their email IDs were not created, because until we get a formal, because this admission was staggered this time, we had the admission happen in of the RVC domain. So till then they were using their personal email IDs. So in that they used to get a lot of emails stating that there was a fresher party and everybody was asked to join, and this was from the seniors. It was a fake news, but we don't know who has sent it because it was not from any authenticated email IDs. So my request is, please educate your wards not to react to certain kind of email IDs which are not coming from with the domain ID as rvce.edu.in. Any mails which is coming from the college would be having this domain. So please check for that one and do not react for any other email IDs. We do not entertain any student with any personal email IDs. Even when you are writing or when the students are writing back to us, we will insist that they use only authenticated email IDs. And there was also a few students who received some links over which they have clicked and it has gone to some unwanted websites. So probably they should be little bit more digital awareness should be there for the kids. especially when they were approached with some new member or new people saying that they are professors of the college. The student has given her rudely it was utilized. The girls and the parents received lot of calls because of this, and they were panicked. So to avoid all these things, please educate your wards not to speak anybody, with any new strangers who might be roaming around in the campus. We are trying to take care of such since campus. So there might be some people who are intruding, and we can't control very much. So I think it is better you educate your wards also regarding the same. We believe that interaction is more important in learning than being a listener in the class. So from this semester onwards, we are very strongly pushing towards the active learning or participative learning in the class. So we have also, to bring it to your knowledge, all our first semester faculty who are handling these first semester courses have been given a training on AI-based learning and teaching tools through which they are able to have a participation in the classes. So although if the wards come and tell you all these things, you might question them saying, if all these things you are doing in the class, when will you study? So gone are the days where the class is only a one-sided class where the teacher will be teaching and the student will be listening. So that will not help their learning at all. So we are trying to make them engage in some of the activities, and through that they are going to learn. So what we are seeing is many students have taken this very positively, and they are interacting with the faculty members very nicely. However, there are still some students who feel that they are not able to cope up with this one. So if such cases are there, please bring it to the notice of the counselors or the faculty who are handling these classes, so that we can make some alterations towards this. Now, I think Madam pointed out about the experiential learning and the different themes what we have given. So for this particular batch, we had given the themes, the broad themes over which the students can work for these experiential courses. Now this experiential learning is around 40% of the evaluation from every course. And we have combined these 4 courses to have around 120 marks which will be evaluated. And for this, the student has to do a project kind. So this project would be based on these themes. The students will again select a particular topic of their interest, and they will be carrying it out, this particular project, throughout the semester. And at the end of the semester, once they complete this, we will have a exhibition mode in which the students will be demonstrating what is the proof of concept they would have developed for that particular problem statement, and accordingly we will see what would be the outcome. Now what we have seen is, over years we have experimented this particular approach and seen that this activity is giving a very good learning to all the students. To mention, last year when they were in the first year, when we did all these things, the outcome was there were few patents which were filed by the first year students itself. So this was a very good outcome from this experiential learning itself. And many of them could write a research paper. You imagine first year students, when they enter the first year of their program itself, writing a research paper. So we do encourage and create an opportunity for the students to participate in all these things. We would request you also to support in this regard and educate them and encourage them so that they come out with flying colors. In fact, many students participated in the competitions which were held in the other institutions, and they have won the first prize, second prize and the third prize in the conferences also through this EL alone. So that is the advantage what we are seeing, and we hope that your wards also will outperform these outcomes, and we will get a good outcome from your wards as well. From this scheme onwards, the lab SCE, until now there are 2 courses which are associated with the labs. So these labs were conducted in the regular manner, that throughout the semester they will be doing some 10 to 12 experiments in the lab, and in the final examination they used to be evaluated through a conduction of another experiment out of this 10 to 12 experiments, and a Viva OC used to be there. This was the normal practice till last year. But from your batch, what we want to do is, instead of having that final examination in the regular pattern, which normally we felt that it is a burden for the students because they have to memorize and they have to again reproduce whatever they were learning, instead of that, what we have done is we have made that as a project-based learning. So that means along with the 10 to 12 experiments what they are doing, they will also be doing a small project throughout that semester based on that particular lab only, including the concepts what they have studied in that 12 experiments. Finally, at the end of the semester, they will have come out with their own solution for a problem which is very much similar to the experiments what they have done. And through the demonstration as an exhibition mode, we will be evaluating them then and there itself. That means they will not have a burden of having a failure in the labs. So this have eliminated their tension of going to a lab exam and failing in the lab exam, because as per our policies, if they fail in the lab exam, they will have to redo their particular entire course with the theory and the lab. So this is again a burden for the students, and that is how we have brought in the project-based learning for Lab ACE. Now, as sir has told, many students are participating in the 8th mile and the Kannada Habba, which is coming on 4th, 5th and 6th. So we have encouraged those students college till 7 o'clock, till 9 o'clock. We are participating in all these events. Please encourage them, because this is one opportunity for them to participate, and that is how the bonding between juniors and seniors will actually blossom, and there will be very good networking which is happening. So we are also encouraging all these things. We know that who are the students who are doing all this work. We have taken a list of them, and we will be supporting them with the attendance as well as the activity points. So we will figure out how best we can support them. So I have to bring it to your notice that they are not giving any excuses. It is really that they are participating, and we are taking care that girls are well protected within the campus. We have our associate campus directors who are aware of who are the students who are staying back, and we will take care of them completely. We also observed that a few of the students, especially those who are hostelites and those who are staying in PGs, they have this homesickness for the first semester, in the first semester. This is a serious concern, because they have just come now. It is hardly 2 months. The students are telling that we already want to go back. I have a lot of homesickness, and because of that my health is not correct. I'm getting into depression. I don't know, these are the reasons the students are giving. I'm quite astonished that parents are also supporting for all these things, and they want to take their word away. Now that one seat is lost, because there are many students who want to come to RVC with so much of effort and so much of hard work. They would have entered RVC. This should not be the reason why they are going out of RVC. So I would request all the parents, especially those who are staying outside, please support your ward with positive thinking. Let them just get adjusted, because it takes some time. It depends on the individual student. Some might get adjusted very fast, and some might get adjusted slowly. But you need to support them. You need to be positively telling them that just don't believe with the excuses whatever they say. If you have some concern, please contact us and get to know the reality. Because this student told that their grandfather had expired, so he had to go home back. Whereas the reality, when we called up their parent also told that, yeah, the grandfather has expired. But then when, after little bit probing, because we asked for a death certificate, then they said that we will get back to you, it takes some 1 month time and all those things. Finally, we figured out that there was no death in the family at all. So this is a kind of things what we are facing. Please, I need the support of the parents. Don't support your ward too much. Don't pamper them too much. they should know what are their responsibilities, and they should be well aware of what the life has to throw to them. So with these words, hoping that you will be supporting us in all our endeavors, and I would request you that you can come back and talk to us at any point of time, whatever concerns you have or whatever issues you have and whatever suggestions you have. Please write to us. We will definitely take care of every suggestion from you. With these words, I again welcome you all to this PTM, and hope that our interaction will go ahead throughout the life of your ward at RVC. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Parents are important stakeholders for the academic activity. I think Madam have highlighted the importance of parent interaction with the teachers and then the heads of the department. We recently hosted Researchathon on 15th and then 16th of November. There were about 130 teams registered, and with this time we also encourage the first years also to participate. I'm happy to see a lot of first year students participating in it. There were 20 teams participated, and it was a huge interaction with senior, junior during the hackathon. So this went on really well. We have asked the students to work on the research theme, and then we have also asked the students to write a outcome. That outcome was the research paper. So we were happy to see about 45 to 50 papers were almost getting published during the Researchathon event alone. So we have asked the students to write the full length paper, and then this will be published by RVCE. So this was very recent information. And one more point, if there is any ward was facing a severe problem, either in the academic or in the personal concern, then please bring it to the counselor notice or the head of the department notice. Please do not wait for PTM. Please do not wait for parent-teachers meet. So please, if there is a serious concern, please tell us immediately so that we can also take care. Yeah, moving on. Now I call upon Principal Sir, Dr. K.N. Subramania Sir, to talk about strategic insight and then future directions.
Namaskara. Good morning to all of you. First of all, let me thank all of you for being here on a Saturday. I think I came to know this hall plus other all put together almost around 650 parents are there. So we're very happy. Hope this number will be there till the final year. Generally, we find that only in first semester we'll have so much, and second semester it becomes 50%. And second year it reduced to 2 digit, and third year literally we had to call people. Okay, and final year anyway, student is also not available, parent will also not ask. So this is the way we see the things in the college. But anyway, I think that may be because you would have got a confidence about your children when they go to the final year, or they may be doing very well. So we are not insisting that final year also you should be here like this. That means we have a problem. So that is okay. But first year I am sure all the parents, everybody is very curious about what's happening, because they're all totally protected children, no? Want everything to be seen. Okay, and all of you have gone up to 10th standard, every parents teachers meeting. I have seen many people applied for full 2 days leave to go for parents teachers meeting. And then in fact the culprit is PUC. This +2 creates all the disturbances in every one of us, because you are always bothered where my son or daughter is going to get. That's the first tension you have. The second tension is the student loses all his fundamental discipline in PUC only. He doesn't eat well, he doesn't sleep well. Ella Chandravamshdavaru. So they're all very active like bedbugs during the night times. Morning they're all very dull. Fine. And yella habits all otogatte. And you also, mothers would have struggled a lot to take care of the children. But they also get fed up. Ayo, if sadya ಸೇರ್ಬಿಡ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಅಂತ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. He gets lot of freedom. So anyway, father by and large may not worry about too much of these things. That is the way the nature has been made. Mother always cares for the children. That doesn't mean father doesn't care. Okay. But he wants their children to bring in an independent way. So that's where they look at. So obviously what happens is, from that kind of a situation of too much of regimentation, they have come here. And the one standard complaint I always see is, my son or daughter was number 1 from first to first standard till PUC. They are toppers in the college. So after coming to RV only, they have been spoiled. So this is another thing we generally listen. Because you are topper there, your son or daughter is a topper there, but here everybody is a topper who comes from their own schools. Across the country they come. So obviously, there will be a lot of pressure on these children. So that's why both will have a pressure. So this meeting is generally, we have called. I am sure that you will have a lot of complaints, we will have a lot of complaints. I think we have already explained. You given a chance, all of you want to say about the complaints. We are all in that mode generally. So let us not go into that mode. Whatever is the problem, let us try to solve each other. But our job is, we are bringing out the next generation. And this generation is a very pampered generation, innovative, aspirational. And they don't do any work, but they want to become President of India. So that's the way it is. Okay? So their hard work has come down actually, let me tell you. Their hard work has come down. They think everything ChatGPT is going to give. So this is that generation. So obviously, how to deal with it? I'm sure you are also facing problem. We are also facing problem. We are in the same boat actually, because they don't listen Indian Kotala Sumneru antara. So they will tell same way here also, but they will not tell like that, but they will tell in a different way. So in that way, we are at the generation Z. Already generation Beta has come. Okay, so we know how we have to deal with people, because I'm in RV college since 30 years. Many of the colleagues sitting here are more than 25 years of experience in the college. If you take 10 years as our experience and one decade, let me tell you the kind of people we are seeing, as well the intelligent, innovation, everything is concerned, is going exponential like this. But as for the discipline and the moral values, it's coming like this. So I am more concerned about these moral and ethical values, what we are building in our children. So it is a combined effort of both of us. Combined effort. Let us not blame each other. Because if we blame each other, they know how to play with us. They will play both with us. They say, this is not happening. One student is not coming to classes regularly. He says, teacher is not teaching well. So like that, then they're smart generation. No? They know how to play with both of us. So we have to be in same sync when we are handling these children. We listen to them. Okay, we are passionate, we are compassionate with them, but when they do some mistake, let us try to punish them also. Because I see only for 4 years, but you have to see for the lifelong. So in that way, I think the parents' role today has become very, very important. Let me also tell you, this kind of a problem I find generally with the students who come from the city background. But still a rural and a semi-urban background, still they are being brought with the nature. They are a little bit more confident. City student, click of a button, you are getting Swiggy, he is not having confidence. So I think there is some problem. The way they have been brought up, or the way they are looking into the life is very, very difficult. So let us try to see that everything is not Swiggies and Zolas, because they have to study the subject, they have to pass. It will not click of a button, it will not happen. I think we have to teach them that. They have to be grounded first while they can reach the sky. So this becomes, I feel that I request all of you to please spend some quality time. It's not just you give them a car. Let us say we introduced recently the one car, the sticker. It's become a huge issue for 2 days for me. I have not done any other work other than that. So one student comes and tell me, I want passes for 5 cars. And they come and tell me, I come by 2-wheeler, I come by car, I come by some other. I don't know where we are going. First of all, in fact, given a chance, we don't want a student to get vehicle to the college. But anyway, considering the traffic in Bangalore, we allow them. But today the situation is that, let me tell you, it is a joint campus today. We have 7,000 students in RV Engineering College, 4,000 students in RV University, 11,000 students across the campus at any point of time. And we have another 4,000. This campus can take almost 15,000 people. Okay? So you can imagine the kind of density which will be there, and at least let us say 20% of the people bring the 4-wheeler. I don't think I have any space here. Simple. Nor in cities. I think many houses don't have parking facility, they are parking on the road. When that is the case, So please don't insist too much on this thing. One vehicle will give permission, one two-wheeler, one four-wheeler, that's all. He says, no sir, my father takes one day this car, I want to bring electric car. So this and all, I think you have to sort it out. It's not our duty, please. We'll give permission for one car and one two-wheeler. Please help us with that. Otherwise, we don't have a facility here. So much facility is not available. And this is one biggest gadget, greatest invention of the world after money, but this has also spoiled a lot of things. In the campus, we are calculating, if there are 11,000 people, multiply by 1.5. At any point of time, we had 20,000 mobile phones in the campus. That's the statistics. So how much ever kind of a GPPS facility I provide, internet width I provide, they want in every place. He sits in a corner of a toilet, he wants an internet. This is also not good. I think we are not building a right society according to me. If we do like this, okay, wherever it is needed, we also know about it. And all those places it will be available. In fact, many old buildings, even in your house, if you have a two-floored building, no, if you have put internet also, in the top floor, you don't get it. Correct. This is the, every day, even in our house, we face the problem. But if we have a Kaveri hostel, we have a lot of problem always with the Kaveri hostel only, because these are the small rooms which have been built long time back. And how much ever you put, the routers and switches, you are not getting. That fellow wants to sleep on the bed, only you should get the internet. I think we are building a wrong society if we are doing like this. We have all the other places, canteen is there, mess is there, everywhere it is available. And even in the corridors it is there. We also tried, if anybody is there, I think from the IT background, he can also help us. We tried to find out for every room if I want to provide. Every room and switch and router, if you put it, is very costly affair. We tried that also. That is not advisable even, because the efficient utilization will not be there. But at the same time, if somebody has got a technology, please tell me. We have tried with some top companies. We are not getting a solution for that. But we have all the facilities in the library, in the laboratories, and in the common facilities in the food court as well as in the mess. They can always come and do it. Fine, it is always possible. But the students who are working on all these things, no, they don't even complain actually. People who are not working will always have a complaint. Because he is cutting something else, he wants to do something else. That's the way it has happened. So please make sure that while we provide, in fact, we had 1 Gbps, now we are going for a 2 Gbps internet bandwidth we are going for. So we do from our side the infrastructure facilities, whatever is needed. But we had to make sure that the students are taught little bit on these moral and ethical values. In fact, in the first year, we have introduced all the kinds of facilities, like say yoga we have created as a 1 credit course. I don't know how many of you know about it. We have created, on the first day I went, they cannot even sit on the floor. That is their status. They are getting so much irritated with everybody. So that means at early age they will have all the health problems. So then what is the use of getting a rank when he is not healthy? So I request all of you to please also look into their health, and please, I am sure that it is very difficult for you to avoid junk foods, but let me tell you, let them eat some good food. That is a fundamental to taking care of the health. These people are not eating the good food. Because you are giving money, particularly the students who are in hostel, no, parents are all so much attachment they have. When they are in the house, they are not talking. No, they want every day they want to talk. So they create such a fair thing that see, you should see, 5 o'clock you come, some of you come, I'll show you. People will be running towards the gate because we give they don't run like this. So for Swiggy's only they want to run like this. That does not mean they should not eat, but there should be a limitation. No, every day eating a Swiggy from the things, and we don't know. Let me also tell you some serious affairs. Recently, the police commissioner of crimes had called a meeting to all of us. This is a very serious affair wherein every one of us should to take care. Fine? Even the departments are not in a position to find out whether a student has taken a drug or not. Can we find out? Is anybody an expert in that? Please, you can tell us. This is a reality in cities. They told me that the kind of protection we have to do in the campus now is, they have asked us, because the drugs are coming. Recently, I think 170 crores of drugs have been caught in the airport. Generally, it comes from South Africa, and now it has started from Thailand. And it is coming here. There was one student who has come to Bangalore has joined one college and he has joined and repeated 3 colleges 12 years. He is in the different colleges. That fellow is from South Africa. He has been caught recently. And 1 kg of heroin costs 5 crore rupees. And he gets from there and he sells to the people. Right? Also will be affected through this. We don't know who is doing that. So the kind of the intention of a student may not be there, but somebody may give chocolate, he may take it, who knows. It is coming in Swiggy food. So I don't know, people who are in the hostel, they would have told somebody, he might have sent, I don't know how the thing. So they have asked us to put even the scanner near the things, even to scan the food which comes to the campus. So they also want to help us in, there is a dog squad is there, wherein it can detect the drugs also. So they are trying the dogs even. They want us to randomly move in the campus and try to find out. So this is the most dangerous thing which is happening of the recent times. I'm not there also. We are trying to make if some complaint comes from the hostel side, so you have to be a little bit careful on that. If frank on this, okay, we don't want to encourage any unethical practices in the campus because it is going to hamper his life only. It's going to hamper his life. So that is about the fundamental thing. It could be a smoking, it could be drinks, it could be drugs. I don't know I should say this or not. Even controlling the girls has become very difficult. It has become more difficult, let me tell you. Because they are all so much pampered and I cannot talk to a girl. They'll try to interpret it in a different way. Even in the campus, we are very scared of them. That's why I think we pity that because I am a 4th generation teacher in my family. I think we have seen all the kinds of things how in teaching happens. Today, there is no protection for a teacher in the society. First of all, people who come for this profession has drastically reduced over a period of time. And people who have come with interest, if nobody respects them, how this society would be built? Whatever could be the smaller problems, we are there definitely to help you. But don't try to find out fault with a teacher in front of your wards. This is my sincere request to all of you. If you try to find out, they will also try to find out your fault with others. They are very smart in that. I have seen, I can give you, madam gave only 2 examples. I can give hundreds of examples which I have seen in the last 10 years after I became the principal. I have hundreds of things. But still, we don't project any of these things because they are after all our students. It's our duty to take care of them. That does not mean teacher gets a scolding from a parent. There are counselors, they come and report to me, stating that they left and right they scold a teacher. Is it right or not? You have to decide. Whatever could be the reason, they can come. We are all very, in fact, we are the very soft people. We don't, how much are you shout at us, we don't shout at you. Simple. Because we know we are teachers, we have a little bit higher role in the society. You may have some things, you can always vent out your feelings. So since you have paid money, paid fees, that does not mean we can do anything of whatever you like here. It's not possible. We have some fundamental morals, principles in the education. We are supposed to follow that. And we'll abide by it. But any problem for our side, let us say teacher is not teaching well. I think we have received a lot of such complaints. We are very, very strict on that. If a teacher is not teaching, and we also give them warnings, we augment that with a good teacher. And if that doesn't happen, we have removed people also from the college. We are very strict on the academics part of it, the discipline part of it. And anything which a student is supposed to learn, you can give. I am sure all the majority of the people sitting here are all good professionals. You are all in top positions. You can come back and help us also. Can you come and take a class in one of the things? We'll be very happy to do it. Many of the 2nd and 3rd year parents come here actually. They take classes in the respective things. So you can also after the meeting give your things, what all the areas you can help the college and give it to Dr. Sagar so that wherever it is needed, we'll try to make use of your help. And also if there are any good counselors or the psychologists here, please come back to us. Because today that has become more important for us to take care of our children. psychological, mental health issue, I don't even understand, frankly telling. I have come from a town, but these people are mental health, I don't know, click of a button, you are getting this, click of a button, you have a mobile phone. People who are there, they don't have mental health issue. They don't have food for 40 hours. But this fellow gets quickly everything here, he has a mental health issue. I think we should not encourage this. This is a typical superficial westernization what we have done here. I think that has to go out. I request all of you to please help in these things. Academics, leave it to us, we will take care of it. But this part, if jointly, if we don't do it, no, we are creating a wrong society, and finally we become enemies and they enjoy life. That cannot happen. Fine? So, that is my sincere request to all of you. Then, the next point is about academics, madam has already told. We also know that for a long time, because of the British rule, we are all a teacher-centric education system. Everybody comes and tells us. See, let me give a other part of it. Those who go abroad and say, and our own alumni, who are all in very top positions in the country, in their own positions, they come and tell, sir, undergraduate program is very good in India. That's what they say. But people sitting here are not happy with undergraduate education here. We have a international collaborations we do with German universities. Those students come here. They come here. I spend at least 1 or 2 times with these children. Recent, some 6 students from Germany had come. They're typical born Germans. And I asked them, you tell me what all the way. They say, sir, your education system is the best. Because that fellow is not exposed to our system. He says it's the best because in Germany, they focus more on the skill and the perfection. Knowledge-wise, everything has to be done by student only. A teacher will give everything and he has to do, and finally he has to do some product or process or project and he has to show them. That's the way we also go, many of us here go to take classes in other universities abroad also. So we know how the things happen there, but we are doing too much of spoon feeding to the children, but still people are not happy. They say 1.1 notes is not given. So this cannot be the part. While we give the material, but because of again ChatGPTs, people have stopped reading books. So I request that you can advocate your students to please study one good book for one subject. Afterwards, let them do Copilot, Gemini, whatever one, let them do it. But without even referring to the things, how can you believe whatever ChatGPT is giving is correct? You should have a reference point. I think this generation doesn't have a reference point. Whereas, let me tell you, I have Copilot, Gemini, ChatGPT I use every day. Not that I don't use it. But thing is, I appreciate more than that generation because I have already done some fundamental studies. Now I know what to look for, what is good in this, how quickly I can get the information. But these people are not understanding that. So, while we don't discourage using them all ChatGPTs, is a left and right anyway, they have to use it. That is the generation. But at the same time, they should do the fundamental knowledge and the skill has to be done by them. So that may be somewhere you should keep on insisting on them. I'm sure parents are also very influential to their children. And please help them to see that they read some good books. And it could be through iPad, it doesn't matter. Anyway, if I say ask him to read a book, he'll say, you're a world generation. Okay, that's what they say. Yes. That's still okay, but let them not read through mobile, they can read through iPad. It is still a better gadget. Let them read some good books, it will be very much helpful. Somebody asked me a question like the AI. I'm sure I can give, I think recently I have given a talk for 3 to 4 hours. AI, we can give a lot of talks. Let me tell you, it is going to redefine all of our lives, whether somebody likes it or not. Somebody says cognitive abilities will come down. Somebody says it will take all the care of routine activity, but both exist simultaneously. Fine? So now what happens is, this year alone, I think can I add this? So this year alone, the kind of placement which are happening for our students, the traditional software jobs have come down. 32% of the jobs are AI related jobs. Maybe by the time your ward is going to complete, he may be thinking this is very important, but for 4 years, I also don't know what is more important. I talk about teach AI, generative AI may come. I teach generative AI, super intelligence. And if I start teaching super intelligence, so that's the way the technological changes are happening. It's very, very rapid and quick. But it is our ingenuity or abilities to see that what has to be used in a right way. I think this we have to teach the children. Otherwise, they can keep on using everything and they will be confused generation, that's all. So let me also give some statistics on the placement. So the students, that is 2026 batch, who are going to complete next year, those are in the 7th semester, already 121 companies have visited, and the offers have been made are 612. And the average package is around 13.8 lakhs per annum. And then the percentage of open dream category, which is 12 lakhs and above, is 86 students have been, percentage of placement in the open dream category is 86%. Highest package has been 72 lakhs per annum. So this is the statistics of the students who will be passing next year. Because I am sure, as a parent, majority of the parents see that their students have to get a good placement in the campus. I think that's one of the objectives for which many of the, some people will have entrepreneurship, higher studies and all. That percentages are less actually. Fine. When you take care of that, let me tell you, by the time these students come to the 3rd year, they come to the 6th semester, entire job would have been changed. Everything would have been changed. Yesterday we had one person who had come. The designations in the world is 70,000 designations are there in the world. In India alone, there is 40,000 designations. They were telling with AI, another 20,000 designations are going to be added in the next 3 to 4 years. Different kind of jobs is going to come. The designations are all going to change. So we are also trying to see that we have already introduced AI in the 1st year as a fundamental course. And in the syllabus revision, now what we have made, I have told all the people to say that wherever possible in each course, please teach AI. And also have sectoral wise or the domain wise AI also to be taught. And already we have lot of students who are doing the projects in AI related areas, experiential learning AI related areas. So we also know, RV being the first preferred institution in the state, everybody will be looking at what RV is doing. So I think we also have to be 2 to 3 years ahead of the other colleges, and we take care of that. Don't worry about it. We are all there to look into what changes are happening. I am there in many statutory committees. My colleagues are there. We are the influencers even in the higher education for some of the things. So we know what is very important for a student, and we take care of it. That part you need not have to worry at all. We quickly adapt to the situation and try to do things. So while the placement becomes very important, and if somebody has got an entrepreneurial attitude or the skills, if somebody in the 1st year only, if you feel he wants to start a business, in fact all these years we had a problem because the incubation center was there, but we didn't have a Section 8 company. I'm very happy to inform you that just last week we got a Section 8 company approval also. So that means any student can also do a startup in my campus today, and we are going to help these children. We are going to help these children from the idea till the prototype till the commercialization. We have all these kinds of things which are available. So if somebody is there who would like to do these ideas, let him do in the 1st year total idea, let him do a prototype in the 2nd year, 3rd and 4th year he can do a startup. This provision is available. So since we didn't had this kind of a provision, all our students were all very good entrepreneurs. We could not do startup from our college because of Section 8 company problem. Now we can do that. I can give n number of examples. You can go to Google and see there is an agency called Cronback. Cronback. If you go there and see, I think all our alumni put together, there are companies across the world started by RV alumni. 170 companies are there today. So that means an entrepreneurial culture which is already there in the college. So it depends on how people want to make use of it. We have lab facilities, we have centers of excellence, we have centers of competencies. Somebody has asked about quantum computing. We have a center of quantum computing, but the thing is that if somebody has to work in some niche areas, no, they have to work more. There are certain areas, little bit work if you do also you can go, but quantum computing in such an area, I think Trivikram Gupta of physics department is not here. So we have a center, and there are few students who show interest. If everybody shows quantum interest, no, we'll be very happy because it needs a strong mathematical background and a physics background for that, which people don't want to do today. There are people who are going to ask me, is there any branch of engineering without mathematics? So we have provisions for all these things, and I'm very happy to inform you that we have MOIs with more than 130 companies, research institutions, and the different institutions also in India as well as abroad. And recently we had an MOU signed. I think I would have told this itself, but some who are not there. So Tata Technology is going to set up a center of excellence in the Industry 4.0, and just opposite to this building, whatever is happening, in that we are given 20,000 square feet of space, and they have put 50 crores of rupees and we have put 10 crores of rupees with a space provided to them. So total project is around 80 crores, and this is for all the branches of engineering. If you say industry 4.0, which branch it belongs to? All the branches. But you ask mechanical, say, oh, it's mechanical. If you say electronics, they say it is electronics. But actually, it belongs to all the branches of engineering. Anybody can do any work. We are getting very high-tech machines. And we'll give training. We have a skill development in first year, second year, and third year. We give training to all the, I think your batch students should be, your wards should be very lucky, because by the time they complete their first year, all these resources will be ready. We also signed an MOU recently with Dover. They are giving 1.3 crores worth of hydrogen testing equipments. So we already have a hydrogen greens energy center here in the campus. So those who are interested to work in that area, they can work. Samsung is giving us a project. We are working with many companies now. So they all want to come and set up their things. We already have a Mercedes-Benz, the Morris guys, Cisco. Recent addition, I think you would have seen that we are the first in the country to do an autonomous vehicle actually. So it has gone to 10 million people, and we are not even officially given any announcement of this, because on that day we wanted to simply have a puja, and we had called a Swamiji, and through them it has gone like a wildfire. And from that time onwards, I have got phone calls from so many automobile companies in the world. They want to partner with us. This is a 6 years project. Wipro has funded us 5 crore rupees for this. IASC, RVCE and Wipro, jointly we have done this project. And more than 1,200 students have been benefited through this. They have got, just one small controller he has done, that fellow gets 25 lakh salary. So these are kind of opportunities we are creating for the people. Fine, but only thing is, students should also be a two-way. I always say that instead of coming by a car, if he comes by a metro, I think he will learn a lot. I think please allow that to happen. In fact, one of my friends from other college was telling, if you want to know about your faculty members, travel in a metro, you'll know. So they'll be talking only about that. Fine. So in that way, we have a lot of opportunities. Industry-based electives are already done. We are not doing anything for the first year, because they have to get connected first. They have to read the fundamentals, right? From second year onwards, Samsung offers, Boeing offers. Many companies are offering the industry electives of 3 credits, 4 credits. And in order to augment and make a holistic education, we also have an Indian knowledge system. We give total importance to the liberal arts actually, because Babur was our student. Recent trend is that you talk too much about electronics and quantum computing for an electronic student, but by the time he becomes a civil servant. It's good. The current joint. Then prior to that, we had Anuchet. He was our student who completed IPS. In the last 6 years, more than 30 of our students have completed the civil services, IPS, IAS, and IFS. And we have totally more than 120 plus civil servants in the country who are all spread across. So, it's very huge. And other trend, recent trend is all our NCC students are joining defense also. They have gone to Navy, Air Force, Army, everywhere they are going. So, don't worry about that part of it. Huge system is, somebody wants to become a film director, or Esren Madam Nimuluga? Hemant Rao. Hemant Rao is a Kannada film director. Nandita was a lead singer for Hamseleka for a long time. So, a lot of people actually, they go to the different walks of life to study. I think we should not forget. Foundation is that. If without doing that, we talk about anything, it's not possible. He is participating in innovative class, he is participating in NCC. All these things will contribute to around 20%. 80% is still academics only. People say your grade is not required. It's okay as long, because many entrepreneurs who come, they say, I was a last bencher. Okay, I did not study well. Tendulkar failed in English. These are the examples they take. So these are the exceptions. I say if somebody says Tendulkar failed in English, you also prove to be the best in the cricket, then I'll accept this. Without doing that, you cannot say this. Because we are talking about a normal distribution. Average, how the things have to carry out. For that, still the academic, anybody sitting in this hall can tell me, if 1 lakh people apply, I want to 10 people I want to appoint out of 1 lakh. Please tell me what is your first measure of selection. It is still across the world. It is not just in India. We talk more here, but even you go anywhere, If somebody wants to join higher studies in Stanford, MIT, first they look at your CGPA only. So please tell these students, because a person is having a capacity up to 9, he's stopping at 8.5. He's not pushing himself. So this is where we had to project them, so that he should not feel, appa 8 bandre saak bidappa kelsa sigattante anta avane namge helbiಡ್ತಾನೆ. So but after some time he realizes, so 8.5 ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಸಂಬಳ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. That will be too late to realize. So please let us give awareness. Anyway, both of us cannot scold the present generation. I think we have lost that control. We can't do that. But is there any smarter way we can do for each of the student? You have to find out your own way. We will find our own ways. Okay? So our job is to see that they all should do well. I think that let us keep it in mind. Fine? Then I've already told you the discipline part of it, the mobile phones. There's no ragging, let me tell you. And if somebody says there is ragging, I don't accept it. But in fact, let me tell you, I talked to my seniors. They sir, metronalli juniors to senior rag ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಾರೆ. So that's the situation today. My senior doesn't want to talk to a junior at all for some time. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾಕೆ ಸರ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೀವು ಹೆಸರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ರ್ಯಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬಾಬಾ. So in that way, we don't have any such things. Let me also please tell your words. These are the seniors, they are wonderful gems actually. These are the people who are going to help them after some time. Innovative clubs irbodu, cultural activities irbodu, NCC irbodu, they all help. In fact, we have also started a peer learning. The seniors can teach a junior. We have started that. And it's going to be helpful. So let them be tumba sensitive ಆಗಿರೋದು ಬೇಡ. Tumba sensitive ಆದರೆ they are going to lose lot of things in the campus. Then I request you observe his or her behavior in your house, or if they are in the hostel, let the warden, let the guardian come from time to time, or if parents can come, please come and talk to them from time to time. I think they need that kind of a affection. Okay? Let us not give affection only through money. That will not solve the problem. So please try to spend some time, because ಮನೇಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ, ಮಾತೇ ಆಡಲ್ಲ ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ. ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗಳು 24 ಅವ್ರು ನೆಟ್ಫ್ಲಿಕ್ಸು ಅಮೆಝಾನು ಇದೇ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ that also take care of them in the house. You just from time to time find out what they are doing. All of you know about education better than many of us here. So please try, ask them what they are doing. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ, ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಭಯ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಹೊರಟೋಗಿದೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ಅದೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ದಟ್ ಫಿಯರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್, ನಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್. If you don't do that, then we will not be doing our duty in a better way. And this social media, I think Madam has already, I will not spend much time on that. The social media is really harming every one of us. Every one of us. I don't know, please you should help me how to see the click of a button. ಯಾರೋ ಒಂದು ಏನೋ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಫುಡ್ಡು ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲಲ್ಲಿ. I think many may raise that issue. Okay. But let me tell you, we have been doing for a long time. We also eat in the mess. It's not that simply students are eating. Lot of our colleagues have a monthly pass and they eat in the mess. We don't say we are providing a food what is done by a mother in the house. We cannot commit that. But reason you can also go and eat sometimes. But your problem ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ರೈಸ್ ತಿನ್ನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. They don't want you to rice. Junk food ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. That's why they keep on writing. Other day it happened that one fellow has done full list ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ. Then all first year students have clicked the button. Maybe your son or daughter may be there in that. There are 120 people, they are clicked. And then we try to go to the root. That fellow who has created, he is not our college student. He may be our college student, but he has used a different email ID. And we came to know that one student, the first student who clicked, we caught him and found out. And he says that, sir, I was not knowing, I thought it's a senior, that's why I clicked. So now what happens, that let me also tell you honestly, we cater, there is a student committee, we take care of all those things. And if somebody is really not happy with our food, let them take a paying guest and stay outside. Simple. Let us not try to spoil the name of the college. Writing to the AICT, writing to the UGC, what is this? This is not fair. First it has to come to me. I am the chief warden of the hostel. I have already told, I will not provide 100% perfect food, whatever your child needs. It is not possible. Even in your house, it is not possible. So if that is the case, I request you to please, anything is there, you can write to us. If possible, we will say yes, otherwise we will say no. With all this, you find it difficult. When you joined the hostel, you know there is a joint toilets are common. Everything was common. You know when you joined. Then that time only you should have taken a decision. So now coming here and denigrating 62 years, people have put in a lot of effort for the college. 1 or 2 people cannot spoil the name. That does not mean I don't take the responsibility if there are some mistakes. We are always open for, otherwise you not have sent a feedback form. We want to improve. That's why we send a feedback form. But that does not mean we can keep on finding the mistake that food is not good, this is not good. We keep on changing a lot of things also in the hostel. So please request you to do it. And there are some issues like say, we are doing a lot of construction. That is another big question many people have asked, when the construction will be ended. Okay, this is a strategic decision we took sometimes back, that this college is 62 years old and we have old buildings that has to be revamped and new facilities have to be built. So these are the two things. Initially we decided we'll go one by one. If I go one by one, as of now almost around 7 buildings are happening simultaneously. If I go one by one, I'll take another 15 years. So then we took a decision, let us try to face some little bit problem for 1 or 2 years and try to complete everything so that the campus will be very good. After this construction, whatever you are doing, nothing is going to happen in the future. This is the maximum we can do in the campus. So I am little bit, I apologize for such construction things which are, if it happened, created some problem. Actually the classes, there is no problem at all. Classes are going on. Because computer science building is happening. We have completed the faculty, we have completed the labs. Labs, another 1 week, 10 days we are going to start. We have to do a puja and start there. So all the labs will be conducted there. The classroom complex may take another 8 to 9 months. But the classes will adjust. Don't worry about that. They have to attend to the classes. We are not stopped at classes because of the constructions. If somebody says that, I'm very sorry, you can bring them here. Let us try to check if such thing is happening, I'll be responsible for that. Sports ground, again, is a problem. I think it may take another 6 months. You can just go and watch now outside. Opposite the food court is getting fast and it is getting ready. Maybe another 6 months that sports will also be ready, along with the cricket club. Okay, because this is not ready, we are using that sports ground for the parking. When the things are all right, that will also be done. Mechanical engineering department, all these projects will be completed within 1 year, maximum 1 year. By the time your wards come to 3rd semester beginning, many will be ready. At the end of the 4th semester, definitely all the things will be ready. So we are also trying to push the people and try to see the construction works are carried out. I think I covered all the points. So my final thing is that they have come here for a purpose of education, and we are happy to provide them a holistic education, not just the technical education, the CGPS. They can participate in any of the good activities. You can encourage them. Somebody was asking, sir, yaval on club balle irtane, ide marta irtane, ade marta irtane. Please encourage, it doesn't matter. Because we know that after they become alumni, they come back and tell only about that club. They don't talk about faculty at all. So that's a reality even with us we do when we go to our alumni. Correct? Illon canteen ittu, illi dose sikta ittu, ide matartivi vartu. Ee teacher chanaki paಠ madidru tumba kammi jana heltare. So in that way, let them participate because this is going to give a holistic way. Their confidence in life get built. So if somebody is there, always with a laptop, no, please throw them out of the house. Let them go out. Evening times, morning times, they cannot be always with the mobile phones and the laptops. ನಾವೇನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. 24 ಗಂಟೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. It's only they are assuming things, that's all. Because 6 hours, I keep doing all these exercise, telling people, use 6, on an average in city, 6 hours mobile phones are used. Let us take 4 hours only. So you take 4 hours, the Prime Minister himself was telling across the country it is 3 hours daily per citizen. So if you ask, I have asked these people, list all the activities you have done in mobile in the next 3 hours or 6 hours every day. Let me tell you, 95% of activities are useless only. ಊಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಸ್ವಿಗ್ಗಿ ಬಂತಾ, ಬರೀ ಇದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಹೊರತು if they use for useful purpose, it is okay, we don't have any issue. But somewhere this has to be reduced. I request the cooperation from both the sides. So while some of the problems still remain, some of the problems slowly one by one we'll try to solve it. At the same time, we are here called this parents teachers meeting to see that how well your wards are going to do, how well we can join together and try to help this generation, because they are a different generation, they are in the competitive era, and they have to be like that only. If they are not like that, they are also not needed by the companies. So let them be there. We will try to provide an ecosystem for them. Both of us have to help them, because they need definitely the internal confidence. Many things which are less in them actually. They are very pampered, and they can suddenly, if there is a failure, you also would have done that, no? If a student gets 98, you are not appreciating, you say, what happened to 2 more marks? We have only created that competition. So in that way, they are of that generation in the competition. So let us try to help each other, and we will be in sync. Any student, any wards, any problem is there, please come back to us individually. The first point of contact will be the counselors, next will be the heads of the department. Otherwise, all the 4 of us sitting here, you can come. If it's not solved, you can come back to us. So with this note, once again, thank you very much for taking off your time and being here. Hope we will do a good job. In 4 years, your wards will do very well. Thank you very much.
Sir took 10 minutes extra. I think it is worth spending 10 minutes extra for all these things. Let us congratulate Principal Sir. Recently, he got Kannada Rajyotsava Award from the Newspaper Association on 27th. Sir, we congratulate you. I think we are at the end of the agenda now. I thank the Dean Placement who have attended the meeting, Dean CSC Cluster, and then Wardens who have attended this meeting, and all the senior professors, and then the faculty members, counselors who have attended this meeting. And we have one item here just to give a feedback. So go to the feedback QR code. Please scan this QR code. Down. Laptop. Down. Okay, one second. Go up. Okay, this is the location where you will have to go after this for the curriculum demonstration. Biotechnology BT 107, Civil CE 114, Chemical Seminar Hall, Computer Science CSC Faculty Block, Computer Science and then allied branches, Electronics and Communication EC 201, Electrical EE 117, Electronics and Telecommunication, it is TE 204, Mechanical Engineering PG Block, ME PG Block, Industrial Engineering and Management, it is SC LMCOE, Aerospace CAD Lab 1. Next. This is the feedback form. So we have asked the few data here. So it is not mandatory. So, but please give the details. If it is helpful for both of us, I think it will be really helpful to carry out the academic activities here. Cameraman, I request you to show the QR code here. Our volunteers are also giving the feedback QR codes, so please ask our volunteers here. The parents who are there in the other seminar halls, so please scan from the YouTube channel. Okay, so I thank all the parents who have come here to attend this parent-teachers meeting. So now the next item we have already discussed. So I thank all the heads of the department who have come here, and then all the counselors who have come, and then all the volunteers, student, NCC cadets who have helped us to conduct this particular meeting. I thank Principal Sir, I thank Vice Principal Madam, and then I thank Dean Academics So I thank everyone. So I think this is the last item here. Thank you very much. Venues have shown. Go to the venue. Mail hogi. Next mail hogi. Okay, this is the venue that you will have to go now after this.
Rashmi.